Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. As you can tell by the title, today's video is going to be a tutorial on this look right here. It's a very dewy, fresh summer makeup look with some pops of color. It's really easy to do, but it looks great in the end. So I really wanted to share it with you guys, and I use all affordable, long-wearing, great quality makeup products in this. You guys can replicate this look for a really inexpensive price, and it will also last all day. So that's why I wanted to show it to you guys. So yeah, let's just get right on into the video. Alright, so I'm just going to clip back my bangs. Always have to do this now, doing my makeup since I've gotten them. So I'm just going to start off with some primer. This is the Wet n Wild Dewy Face Primer. This is what this looks like right here. It's perfect if you want like a really dewy makeup look. I really like it. So I'm just going to apply this to my skin. You don't need that much, just a little bit, just to give like a dewy kind of glow. We're gonna be very glowy today. Kind of concentrate this on like the top of my cheekbones, anywhere I want to just be a little more glowy. And then I'm just gonna spray my face with this Wet n Wild Cucumber primer water. It's a nice refresher before you do your makeup. And then I'm just going to quickly fill my eyebrows with this NYX micro brow pencil while that primer is kind of setting in. I haven't been filling them in that much lately. Just a new thing I'm doing. Like I've kind of been doing more of a natural brow rather than like carving them out and stuff. So I just fill them in very slightly. Alright, so now that my eyebrows are filled in, we can start with some foundation. I'm going to be using my L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Wear Foundation today. Really been liking this one. It gives you a really natural look to the skin, but it still gives you great coverage, lasts a really long time, and that's not something you really get from natural foundations. So this one right here is fantastic. I've used it in so many videos already, and this one is in the shade 410. So I'm just going to take it on this Real Techniques foundation brush. Again, I don't like to use too much, especially in the warmer weather. I like to keep it pretty light on the skin. I'm just gonna blend this everywhere. So that's all I'm actually gonna do right now for coverage, and then I'm gonna go in with my L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer in the shade 330 Ivory. We're gonna build up the coverage with this rather than apply more foundation. So I'm just gonna dab a little bit under the eye there, on the forehead, cheekbones. So I'm just kind of dotting it where I want a little more coverage rather than applying it like all over the face with another layer of foundation. You don't really need to put on another layer of foundation if you're just gonna be if you're just trying to cover up a few spots. Like I would just use concealer for that. So I'm just gonna blend with the same brush. Go on my eyelid too. This brush is amazing. It blends everything else so nice, and it doesn't absorb like too much of the product. Kind of sits on top of the brush, so it's really good at just blending stuff out rather than grabbing all the product from you. So then you'll get like more out of your makeup, which is awesome. And it's great because it's pretty firm, so I can kind of carve out around my eyebrows with it too. And in the summertime, I like to do a little less coverage just so you can kind of still see like my freckles and stuff and a bit of my skin peeking through rather than full on coverage, if that makes sense. So then I'm actually going to be using this Wet n Wild Mega Cushion. It's like a cushion bronzer, so it's like a liquid bronzer. I like to use liquids and stuff in the summer. Again, it gives more of that natural look. And I'm just going to be going in with like a bit of a foundation brush, stippling it in slightly. You don't need too much with this product. I'm going to start up my right here, like in to kind of contour and bronze at the same time, and you can see it just blends out so effortlessly. It gives you a really nice look. I love this in the summer because it's easy to blend into your foundation, especially if your foundation's looking a little light as you're tanning and everything. It's just so easy to use. Look at that. Go on my forehead. It just blends out like nothing else. Then I'm going to be going in with a liquid highlighter. This is the Hello Halo liquid highlighter in the shade Halo Graphic. It's a beautiful iridescent. It has like some purple in there too, so kind of want to use this today. Just gonna apply this a little bit onto a brush. Again, you don't need a lot with this one. It's super pigmented. And I'm just gonna swipe it right here. Kind of blend it around. Dot a little bit on my face. The only thing with these is you have to be a little faster, just because they do dry down matte, which is good after because then you don't have to worry about them sliding around. But I really like the pinky glow that this one gives off. It's really gorgeous. And then we're just going to set everything down. I'm going to be using a lighter powder today. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Translucent. I really like this one. Still makes your makeup stay in place all day and sets really nicely, but it's not too heavy on the skin. Super, super finely milled. So I'm just going to take it with a little poof. Kind of set. I like to set right under my eyes. And I'm only going to be setting like my T-zone today. I'm not really going to be setting the outer regions of my face. I'm going to go in between my brows because that always gets oily. Above my lip a little and my chin. And my smile lines and only a little bit on my nose. And then of course my eyelids to make sure the eyeshadow will stay nicely on. Alright, so today for eyeshadow I'm going to be using a palette I haven't actually used in a bit. This is the Bad Habit Aurora palette. I used to use these so much last summer just because they have some really pretty like bright shades in there, so I thought I'd dip into it again today. I'm going to start just with this shade Dream State for a really simple transition. And then I'm going to dip into the shade Awakening. Really pretty shade. I'm going to start building this on the outer corner of my eye. Like so. It's a really pretty corally shade. And swiping it into the inner part of my crease. And then fluffing it into the transition. This way you'll get a really beautiful blend. You can see just how that fluffed out super simply. This is going to be a really, really easy to do eye look, but it's going to look so gorgeous. I love using these corally shades in the summer especially. They're gorgeous. And then I'm going to take a bit of Mystique here and tap this on the outer corner. And again, blend it softly into my crease. I'm going to grab a bit of this brown in the shade Vibe. And we're just going to keep this very close in that outer corner just to deepen it up. So I'm not going to take this one too much in the crease. We're just concentrating it in this outer corner. Like so. So that just deepened it up a little bit. And then I'm going to take the brush I used with that second orange shade to blend everything together. And then slowly drag it into my crease. Look how easy that was to create. Then I'm going to be using this Milani Hypnotic Lights eyeshadow. It's a liquid eyeshadow in the shade Beaming Light. I love combining these like purpley shades with orange. Like it just looks so nice. So I'm going to carve out like a half cut crease with this shade. This is just a gorgeous shade. I love it for summer. It makes just everything looks super glowy, and it kind of gives you that like wet eyeshadow look, like the jelly eyeshadow look, without having it wet, because these do dry down, but they still keep that glow to them. Like look how gorgeous that is right there. Gonna take a bit more. I'm just carving out my lid there. I'm gonna go to about halfway and then start like dragging it out, and then take my finger to tap it in. These Milani eyeshadows blend out so seamlessly, so I just tap it in and then it's all blended out. Like so, see? Super, super simple. And then before that dries down completely, I'm going to take the shade called Eternal. I'm just going to use this to kind of combine the Milani with the rest of the eye look. So I'm just going to tap this right on top a little bit. Just a tad of it. And then I'm going to take this shade called Manifest. It's like a coppery shade, and I'm going to use this right here. Just to blend the orange with the purple with that, using that copper shade. See, it just blends everything together. I'm going to go in with Mystique. Not too much because they're pretty pigmented. And I'm just going to fluff this shade all along the lower lash line. So you see it's not too many steps, this eye look. But once we're all done, it will look really, really natural and pretty. But still having those two pops of color, the orange and purple, will make it a little bit different than your neutral eye looks. You know what I mean? So there's one eye all done. I'm going to go do the other eye and I'll be right back to continue on with this makeup look. Alright, so I'm done both eyes now, and then I'm just going to go in with this shade right here. It's like a really, really gorgeous shimmery shade. It has like a yellow undertone to it, and I'm just going to really go ham. Did I just say that? Yes, I did. I'm just going to really go ham on the inner corner with this shade. Really brighten up that inner corner. We want this look to be very bright, of course. And then with whatever is left over on the brush, I'm going to take a bit of this light shade over here and highlight the brow bone. I just realized my eyes are kind of like this palette from like orange to purple. I like it, I like it. Alright, so that's really the eyeshadow, guys. I'm going to top it off with some mascara and then some lashes to really finish it off. So I'm just going to go in with this L'Oreal one. You guys know this is like my fave. And just a little bit, since we are going to be applying lashes. I don't want too much. Alright, so I just popped on some Kiss lashes, super fluttery and wispy, just like how these fluffy lashes complement the eye look. Alright, so let's just finish off the face real quick. I'm still going to apply some face products, even though we did go in with those liquid, like the liquid bronzer and the liquid highlighter. Still like to apply a little bit of something, so I'm going to take my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer real quick and just kind of dust this all over, just to make me look a little more tan, because I'm so pale right now. Can't wait to actually go out and start tanning, because it's so nice out now. And then I am going to apply a little bit of a blush as well. I'm going to take this Milani Baked Blush in the shade Luminoso. I love these peachy blushes to complement this type of eye look. Just going to go right on the apples of the cheeks and swipe up into the temple. Then for highlighter, I'm going to be mixing two highlighters together. These are the Essence ones. So I'm just going to apply a bit of this, just because this one is in the shade Be My Highlight and it's a little too dark. So I'm going to go in with the shade Be My Space Light, which has that pinky undertone to it. Apply over. It's not like a super glittery or super like super metallic highlighter. But it's nice because it looks so natural on the skin that you can literally layer so much of it and it doesn't look cakey. So it kind of gives you that like overall glow, you know? And then to finish off this look, we're going to do some lips real quick. I'm going to keep it pretty simple. I'm going to use Rimmel Coffee Bean just to contour and outline my lips. I'm going to shade in the outsides. Like so. Doesn't have to be perfect, because because we're putting something on top anyway. I'm going to go in with this NYX liquid lipstick in the shade, what shade is this? Ribbon. It's a really light color, but I love like light colors paired with this type of look. So I'm just going to apply this right on top, just a thin layer. And then to add a bit of a glossy touch to this look, I'm going to go in with this Rimmel. I'm going to go in with this L'Oreal lip paint in the shade Spicy Blush. This is like a really glossy lipstick. Just going to set everything in, and because I did a really dewy look, I am going to use a matte setting spray, but it still kind of sets everything, and I've been really loving this one. From Milani. This is the Milani Matte Charcoal. Really, really nice. Alright guys, so that is it for this tutorial. This is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, me showing you some of my favorite products to use to create like a really summery, fresh makeup look. I really love how it turned out. You know, down below if you want to see similar tutorials or anything like this look right here, I can definitely create more for you guys. But anyways, I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys!